already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right to the air. Here's Murray.
Flush to his right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day. And
touchdown, Philadelphia!
Miles Sanders, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's the option. Hurts fumbles it.
But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hurts.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Throwing is Hurts. Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
Touchdown, Eagles! Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10.
Going deep for Hopkins. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've hit halftime, and what was...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Hurts throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Shotgun now for Murray. And the reception made by Green. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is Murray. To Connor on the check down.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll run for it with Connor. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.